Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It's me, A. Proustian, and I am about to start the next trial, I guess. Look at this cutscene. They're getting fancy. Okay. Okay. Two killers, maybe? I wonder what that meant, or was it just being... That's a weird doll. Was it just being artistic? Okay, this seems to be our killer, probably. You know, in retrospect, it feels a little Columbo-like, right? That not always, because we didn't last time, but for several of these trials, we actually know, or at least would be able to identify when we see them, the killer. So it's like we do have some, they give us some knowledge at the beginning, and then it's a matter of sussing it out, which is pretty interesting. Okay, Phoenix. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Why didn't you take the other offers, Phoenix? February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., the Wright and Company law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. Phoenix. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Well, that we're not. That we are not quite. You're not Mia Fey, are you? It's interesting. This character reminds me of Maya a lot in her expressions. Maybe because she also has the weird bun thing with her hair, but just like the same kind of like, oh, slumped over. Similar body language, I guess. You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney? Right. Oh, her glasses are so cute. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Hell yeah, we are. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's true. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry? I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Right? Yeah, he's also getting flashbacks. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. So, does Phoenix not believe in himself without Maya there? Or is it more like he just thinks it's better to wait till the whole gang's back together? It's interesting to me. It almost feels like he's having a crisis here and not accepting any cases when it's just him. All right, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. What does that mean? Scientific investigator? Is she a researcher? Okay. Let's look at the room because it's been a while. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch. Okay. Ye gods! The bellboy was staring right at me. Shouldn't every day be cleaning day at a hotel? Anyways. Mia's plant Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. How are you doing? I mean, it looks healthy, so... There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. Huh? I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. Why Steel Samurai? Well, but if they know him, they should know he had a case about it. Difficult-looking legal books standing in a formidable row. They mock me. Tried reading one, it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Yeah, that's the same. What about down here? Mia's desk. Set here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I do at least dust it off once in a while. Indeed you should. Okay, let's talk to whoever this is. Oh, Emma. She told us her name. I like her buttons. Emma. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of a jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Yeah, that's young, Emma. You should be in high school. What are you doing? Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. I see. She wants to be forensics. So, what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. Yeah, exactly. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. Great. Another future professional in training. Yeah, he does seem to, accumulate those. How about the case? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. I mean, is it? If someone saw her and there's a witness, just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? Alright, well, let's ask about scientific investigator. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Emma, you are a child. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. So am I. I like Emma. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. But first, relation to Mia. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman? Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh, interesting. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Huh. I don't have anything in my court record right now, just my defense badge, attorney's badge. Actually, what happens if I present it to you? See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it, scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it. Okay, that's incredible. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Okay, let's go to the detention center. Oh, Emma again. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister? No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Oh my goodness. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. It's interesting she's turned her back to us, right? She doesn't want to talk to us at all. Even less than Edgeworth did last time. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Oh, she knew, huh? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry? What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Oh! Chief prosecutors get, what are those shoulder things called? Epaulets or something? That's, snazzy. You're a prosecutor? Another prosecutor, huh? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they are just like Maya and Mia. It's true. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Alright, we'll examine the room. How's our stoic guard doing now that he's been chewed out? Monitors the visitor room, frozen in fear of the frigid Ms. Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. Smile for the camera, I assume. Yep. Okay. Well, let's talk. The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. It's not Gumshoe. If they murder Gumshoe, I'll be sad. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Ooh, that sounds painful. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. She's not... answering that directly. She's being very passive about it. Like the language is very passive, right? This was done. This was, you know. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Yeah, it does. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure that the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Yeah, let's talk to... This is wild. I know they like to stack the deck against you at the beginning of the case, but like, holy shit. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I mean, you say that, but like... I believe Mia as a lesbian. Absolutely. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But, Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Understandably. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Huh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. I wonder who's going to be prosecuting the case. Is it going to be Edgeworth? Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. You know, Phoenix is nothing if not good at getting to the bottom of things, eventually. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. Just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again, right? 2 in a row, goddamn. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Okay, well, let's go do it. I assume there's nothing new. Yeah. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. You know, she has a good point that it's funny that Phoenix doesn't recognize her, but it's because Phoenix doesn't do research on things like who are the prosecutors or anything like that. And that is definitely, I think, a difference between him and Mia. I think Mia would know, even if it weren't someone she went to school with, you know? She would just be aware of who all the people are. And that just doesn't enter Phoenix's brain to think to do that. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? They aren't? Okay, well, I mean, I guess they aren't. It's not really their job. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh. Okay. What the fuck? I was not expecting a cowboy? The fucking music. Jesus Christ. Okay. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Okay. My friends and I have established that whenever somebody like Lotta Hart has a southern accent, in Japanese it's probably kansaiban. Like the dialect from Osaka. But I don't know what the equivalent is when somebody has like, I don't know if this would be a Western accent or like with the Spanglish maybe with the Spanish and English. I don't know what that equivalent would be. All right. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? What the fuck is he doing? Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory. The motherlode of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. So over the top. It's incredible. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Right? Thank you. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that, hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sorta. Yeah, he's a detective who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, well, let's examine. Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. Fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I am excited that Emma here is taking on the Maya role of being kind of the silly goose, and it's great. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. That's not... Yeah, how is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age... Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay now. Look at the court record. All right. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. What, is this Resident Evil now? Now let's start examining from every angle. Oh my god, it is. I'm so excited. I love this. Okay. I can rotate, zoom in. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of the X button. It opens. Look at this. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it, right? We're just looking. Goodman's ID added to the court record. So be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of great, though. I love it. Oh, ladder. Can't fit that in my pocket. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Is it a step ladder? I guess it has two sides, right? It unfolds and is self-supporting. I think that's what makes it a step ladder. There, is that scientific enough for you, Emma? Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water? Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. Fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Might be useful later. Why would you need a water tank there? An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think I'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. I mean, you're a little bit suspicious. What about this? Like, nothing with the ATM. Okay, but I can slide over to the other side. Oh, dear. That's right, they were found in the trunk of the car. What else we got? What's this? Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Ah, no. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for Vittles. I know it's... Right, Vittles is how you say it, but it's usually spelled a different way, right? Anyway, it's about time for Vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. I like her so much. Maybe we should check room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Would that be Lana's office? Any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great? Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Oh my god, who are you? Why do you have a rice ball on your hat? Oh my god. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello? Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks? And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you? Thanks? Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passersby. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Oh, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. As the what? Cough up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Oh, she's the witness. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Oh my god, Phoenix, duh. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Okay, lady. Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. Okay. I like her. She seems cool. Alright, the case. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Does she mean the cops? Prosecutors. She does. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. Oh my god, Phoenix. So, it's pretty clear to me, at least, that Angel Star has had a bad run-in with cops and the criminal justice system and does have a personal grudge against prosecutors and feels fair to me. So, alright. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Yes, she does. Okay, what you witnessed. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It's a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? I'm trying to remember the silhouette they showed us of the killer. All I remember was that she had long, straight hair. And so does Lana, so it's conceivable. I suppose so does Angel, but, the sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife? Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Huh, of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light? So, I'm really amused that that Angel seems to be speaking a lot of metaphor, right? Like lunchbox metaphor, and then Emma is just like completely literal. It's kind of great. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? I mean, she seems to work around here, so that doesn't surprise me. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Ms. Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. That sounds horrible. Ah, never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Oh, come on, Phoenix. She's 16. She's trying. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Ms. Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder. What if Ms. Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past? That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, something's going on with this. Can I present anything to her? What about my badge? A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. I'd eat it. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective? And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. I always feel like I'm being mocked. Because you are. Okay, well, I guess I can go up to the High Prosecutor's office now. Let's see what's here. That is 2 wild characters introduced in a very short time span. It's a little overwhelming. Okay. Oh my god. The picture on the left there. So, the Beethoven look with the cravat is just like, this is just the prosecutor look, I guess. We've got a trophy, we've got a steel samurai, we've got an extra cravat with the flowers, a tea set, like the one from the bellhops thing. Interesting. They seem to have memorabilia from all of our cases, is what it kind of feels like. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Is this Miles's room? I'd believe it. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Yep, I knew it. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Well, Emma, you weren't wrong. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister's the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. You heard it. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. Emma, I think that nasty car is Edgeworth's. Hmm? That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Okay. I don't think he's prosecuting the case, or he would know that a body was found in his car. I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. The case. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all of that trouble to help me last year, no less. This new expression on his face is killing me. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Oh, he is prosecuting it. Well, shit. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Skye is the brief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Well, we're about to beat your ass again, so hope you're ready for that. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Oh no. Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. What, that he has been doing stuff to the evidence? Or that he actually was a murderer? We've had a few different things come up. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Okay, these rumors. And thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Huh. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. So they gave him this King of Prosecutors trophy, is what this has to be. The question is, were they actually sincere or were they being ironic like he thinks they are? Lana Skye. Chief Prosecutor Skye? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Yeah, why did she put a body in his car? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Edgeworth, why do you have a knife? What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Okay, that, I suppose, makes more sense. Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. So, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Phoenix! Exactly, that's the face. Yes, exactly right. Come on, can't you take a joke? I don't think so, no. That's a pretty, defining characteristic of Miles Edgeworth, that he cannot, in fact, take a joke. You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay, before... Let me look. I can... If I check these, I can now do this, right? Wait. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, that ID number. Wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID Yabba Dab. See? Wouldn't that be better? Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. T. Doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay. But I don't think there's anything else. Police department. Okay. What about this, though? It's supposed to be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. I can't think of anything less likely. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. What are you thinking, Emma? Now there's a scary thought. Okay, anything else to examine? Probably that's it. It said there were no prints, so... Okay. Well, what if I present this to Edgeworth, actually? Tell me about your knife. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you very much, does he, Mr. Wright? Oh no, we are best friends. / lovers? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Alright. Nothing else to talk about. Oh, I can examine the room, though. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use, easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Oh. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? That is strange. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Okay, what else can we see? Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Oh no, I am on Edgeworth's side here. That is how I like my tea. Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... So that's a pretty easy calculation. It's the square root of twice the height divided by g. So if you're on the 12th floor, I don't know how tall a floor is. What, 10 feet, 12 feet? I guess if it's maybe 4 meters. So 48 meters, so 2 times 48 is 90. So that's actually square root of 10 around 3 seconds? Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. Hell yeah. I did that in my head. That's handy to know. Oh, I'm inordinately proud of that. Okay. And this, I have to investigate this. My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. What? Who's Wendy? Wendy? I've heard that name before somewhere. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. I mean, wasn't Oldbag's name Wendy? Wendy Oldbag? Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? No, I was right. It's Oldbag. I don't think so. That's funny. Maybe she has a new, like, favorite person. Like, she used to really love, what was his name? Jack Hammer or whatever. And now she's all, like, an Edgeworth fan. Whoa, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty. Take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. And this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? There's a big K on it? Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. And they send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? Or, sorry, that's him. What? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Oh, added to the court record. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. Interesting. I can still click on it, though. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. He is clearly not. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors! Please, stop saying that. Still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? That's a good question. Huh. Maybe it's the murder weapon. Okay, well, I am out of time, so I will have to come back to this and figure out what the heck I'm gonna do next. Oh, wait. Never mind. One more thing to investigate. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Do you think it's a metaphor for his situation in the trial? Maybe. In any case, now I really am done. I'm out of time, and I'll have to continue this the next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!